We are starting our investment journey. I think it's time to sort of highlight the two frameworks that people typically use. They're not the only ones, but these are the two major frameworks that people use to make investment decisions. The first framework is the risk-return framework. Essentially, using the risk-return framework, you're evaluating the risks that you're going to undertake to chase the returns that the investment or the asset is promising you. So you're evaluating the risks against the return. An example of an application of this is where you have two investment assets. Asset A has 11.5% per annum. Asset B is promising 14.2% per annum. If you picked asset B, you would only have used half the information because asset B would be the correct answer if asset A and asset B had the same risks. If each of them had a risk 2, so certainly you'd pick the higher yielding asset. However, if the two assets have different risks, the decision is slightly more sophisticated. You would have to compute something called a risk-adjusted return before you make that decision. The second framework that people typically use is the goal-based framework. The goal-based framework essentially evaluates every asset, every investment strategy, or every investment opportunity based on its ability to help you reach your goals. Now, over here, essentially, you undertake an investment because you have a goal in mind. So for the average individual who's not able to evaluate or compute risk-adjusted returns, we typically recommend to use a goal-based framework. You invest with a goal in the end, and then you measure your success based on your ability or the asset's ability to help you reach their goals. So those are the two frameworks that we wanted to highlight in this video.